Hello everyone, you're watching Awaz News. I'm Kubra Ali and I'll be taking you through top news across Canada. Man 80 dies in hospital after house fire in Brampton, investigation ongoing. Summer Fun Fest presented by Muslim womenpreneurs delights Mississauga with spectacular Eid and Canada Day celebrations. From telecoms to grocers, competition concerns keep bubbling up in federal politics. Homicide unit investigating after a man found fatally shot in North Etobicoke. Ontario tracks spread of tick-borne illnesses, top doctor links it to the climate change. Girl 13 dies after Quebec highway collision that critically injured 4 others. Cyclist struck and killed in Brampton hit and run, suspect charged with impaired driving. Boy 16 dead after stabbing at Hamilton family gathering, cousin charged with first-degree murder. These were the headlines. Now let's jump right into the details. Mississauga came alive this past weekend as Summer Fun Fest, a vibrant celebration combining the joyous festivities of Eid and Canada Day took center stage at 2200 South Sheridan Way.
Thank you for visiting Summer Fun Fest, and thank you for our sponsor. Thank you for Awaz TV for all their media coverage and the marketing of our Summer Fun Fest.
I don't know, 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 I sat in the mosque, read a page or two, then came a man who thought I knew. He held back the tears, then began to say, why am I bitter soul? I don't know, 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 I don't know.
Thousands of residents and visitors flocked to the event, indulging in an extraordinary 2-day extravaganza filled with non-stop entertainment, tantalizing culinary delights, thrilling carnival rides, and magnificent fireworks display. From the moment the gates opened on July 1st, Summer Fun Fest welcomed individuals and families from all walks of life, promising a weekend of unforgettable memories and celebrations. Attendees were greeted with an electrifying atmosphere, setting the tone for an experience that would leave an indelible mark on their hearts. The festival's diverse lineup of entertainment enthralled crowds throughout the weekend. Multicultural performances showcased the richness and diversity of culinary enthusiasts rejoiced as sumac Iraqi charcoal grill tantalized taste buds with their delectable offerings. The aroma of mouth-watering shawarma and other delicious dishes filled the air, creating a culinary heaven that left attendees craving for more. The fusion of flavors, spices, and culinary traditions from around the world provided a gastronomic adventure that satisfied even the most discerning palates. The festival's carnival rides added an extra dose of excitement, catering to thrill seekers of all ages. Saturday night witnessed a truly magical spectacle as Summer Fun Fest culminated with a mesmerizing fireworks display at 10 p.m. celebrating Canada Day.
Make some noise for Muzzy Mike.
Jazakallah, thank you. This next one is called A Little Man's Plea, and I actually have it recorded and released on YouTube, on all the streaming platforms near you. Produced by a local legend, Ilyas Mao, exceptional artist in his own right. It's called A Little Man's Plea. Bismillah. I am just a little man, ya Allah, Allah, Allah. You're the one who really can, ya Allah, Allah, Allah. Even if I make a plan, ya Allah, Allah, Allah. It is always in your hands, ya Allah, Allah, Allah. So we travel through this land, ya Allah, Allah, Allah. Like some grains among the sand, ya Allah, Allah, Allah. Should we stumble on the way, ya Allah, Allah, Allah. Still to you we turn and and pray, Ya Allah, Allah, Allah. As-salatu la ala al-Mustafa walihi. As-salatu la ala al-Mujtaba walihi. As-salatu la ala al-Mustafa walihi. As-salatu la ala al-Mujtaba. Born among the desert tribes, Ya Allah, Allah, Allah. Never taking any bribes, Ya Allah, Allah, Allah.
Allahu Akbar, make some noise.
Thank you so much.
The night sky transformed into a canvas of vibrant colors and patterns, illuminating the faces of awestruck onlookers. The breathtaking pyrotechnics synchronized with a symphony of oh and ahs, signifying the perfect finale to this grand celebration. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Summer Fun Fest was its commitment to inclusivity. People from all walks of life, irrespective of their backgrounds or beliefs, came together to celebrate in unity. The festival served as a testament to the spirit of harmony and togetherness that defines Mississauga, fostering a sense of community and belonging. As the festivities drew a close, attendees departed with hearts full of joy, memories to cherish, and a sense of anticipation for next year's Summer Fun Fest. This remarkable event served as a testament to Mississauga's vibrant spirit and its commitment to celebrating diversity and unity. Ontario's top doctor expects to see a growing number of cases of 3 types of tick-borne illness in province. In addition to Lyme disease, a spread he says is directly linked to the climate change. A new regulation that takes effect this weekend requires healthcare providers in Ontario to report cases of anaplasmosis, babesiosis, and Powassan virus to their local medical officers of health. There have been anecdotal reports and publications about the 3 illnesses being found in Ontario in recent years, but the province now needs to start formally tracking them, said Chief Medical Officer of Health Dr. Kieran Moore. Over the last 20 years, there has been a rise in the incidence of Lyme disease as ticks, particularly black-leg ticks, are able to survive the winters, Moore said. The United States has seen waves of anaplasmosis, babesiosis, and Powassan virus come after cases of Lyme disease, Moore said, and he expects to see that in Ontario as well. Anaplasmosis is caused by bacteria that gets into a person's bloodstream through a tick bite. It causes fever and chills but can also suppress bone marrow and the creation of white and red blood cells as well as platelets, Moore said. Babesiosis, on the other hand, presents similarly to malaria, he said. Ticks transmit intracellular parasites which get inside a person's red blood cells and burst them. So people can present with anemia along with having fever, chills. Most infections of Powassan virus are asymptomatic, but people might have fever, headache, nausea, vomiting, weakness, or aches and pains. But after acute phase and period of remission, an infected person may experience confusion, loss of coordination, difficulty speaking, paralysis, seizures, or coma, said Associate Chief Medical Officer of Health Dr. Michelle Murty. There is no specific treatment for Powassan virus disease, according to the Centers for Disease Control in the United States. Rather, patient symptoms are managed. Anaplasmosis and babesiosis can be treated with antibiotics for symptomatic cases. To prevent tick bites, people spending time outdoors are advised to use insect repellent and wear permethrin-treated clothes. Then do a daily tick check. Anyone who has found a tick attached to them should see a doctor if they get a fever within the next month, Moore said. Quebec Provincial Police say a 13-year-old girl has died from injuries after collision late Sunday morning on a major highway southwest of Montreal. The girl was one of the 5 people in sport utility vehicle that collided with a transport truck on Highway 20. The other 2 children and 2 adults in the vehicle with her were in critical condition as of Sunday evening. The collision took place shortly before 11 a.m. in Quebec, about 6 kilometers from the Ontario border. Police spokeswoman Sergeant Catherine Bernard says initial analysis suggests the truck driver was not able to stop in time as traffic slowed and struck the SUV. The highway was closed to westbound traffic for several hours on Sunday while police continued their investigation. The homicide unit is investigating after a man was found with fatal gunshot wounds in North Etobicoke late Sunday night. At 10:35 p.m., Toronto police were called to a residential building at 101 Kendallton Drive in Rexdale, which is South Albion Road and west of Kipling Avenue. Their emergency responders located a man with gunshot wounds in the stairwell of the building. He was pronounced dead at the scene. No suspect information is available at this point. Toronto Police Forensic and Identification Services is now at the scene. An elderly man has died in hospital after a fire broke out at a residence in Brampton on Sunday, say police. Emergency crews were called to the area of Bovey Drive and Sunnyvale Gate, just west of Tobram Road, shortly before 2 p.m. Peel Regional Police said the fire started in a basement unit of a multi-tenanted detached home. The man whom police told Awaz News was 80 years old without vital signs when he was found. Paramedics were able to regain his pulse after life-saving measures were performed. The fire was extinguished and no other injuries have been reported. The investigation into the cause of the fire is ongoing and the Ontario Fire Marshal is expected to visit the scene later today. No other information has been released by police. He was rushed to a local hospital and then a trauma center where he was later pronounced dead, PRP told Awaz News on Monday morning. A family gathering in Hamilton Sunday night ended in tragedy after a 22-year-old man fatally stabbed his 16-year-old cousin, police say. Speaking to the media Monday afternoon, Hamilton Police Sergeant Sarah Beck said officers arrived at the residence on Canton Boulevard in the city's East Mountain neighborhood shortly after 10 p.m. after receiving multiple 911 calls. A 16-year-old boy was found at the residence suffering from a stab wound, police said. He was transported to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Larino Bistoyong, 22, whom police said is the victim's cousin, was identified as the suspect. Officers were unable to locate Bistoyong following a preliminary search of the area. On Monday morning, the suspect was located in a vehicle that police say he did not own a few kilometers away from the scene after he was discovered by a member of the community. He was arrested without incident and charged with first-degree murder. Beck stayed light-lipped on the circumstances leading up to the stabbing. She would only say that there was something that led to an incident that ended with the victim being fatally stabbed inside residence. The victim is from Hamilton and has not been identified as per the family's wishes, she said. As many as 12 to 15 family members and friends were present at Sunday's gathering. Beck said Bistyong lived at the residence and the 16-year-old victim was visiting with his family. She added there were many witnesses who have since come forward and that the charge of the first-degree murder is appropriate based on the interviews they have conducted. Police are still processing the scene for the weapon. Bistyong is set to appear in court on Monday afternoon.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Have a good night.